Hello, welcome to the class. Today's topic is social and emotional development. First, let us see various subheadings that we will study in this chapter. The first thing that we will study in this chapter is the definition of, or you can say the meaning of social development, social and emotional development. Social and emotional development are usually studied together because both social and emotional development are interrelated. After understanding the meaning of social and emotional development, the next thing in this chapter, the first subunit, we will study the pattern of social development during early childhood. That is how the child becomes social, how he becomes adjusted to behave with uh, family members and other members of the society step by step. How that is, we'll study how socialization of the child takes place uh, with his age, and especially with respect to the early childhood. Then we'll study social skills, the different social skills that a child should develop in order to become social, a member of society. And then we'll study the forms of social behavior. See, social behaviors are a group of behaviors that make an individual social, and these are very important in social development. So these positive behaviors a child has to develop. Those social behaviors include cooperation, leadership, friendship, caring, sympathy, sharing, etc. etc. Next, in the second subunit of this chapter, we will study social emotional problems in the child. See, while development, during the social development, there is a possibility that a child will develop many social problems in adjusting with the society. Problems like how he behaves with the different members of the society, like your aggression, quarreling, etc. etc. We will discuss the causes of these social emotional problems, and also especially we will discuss the causes of negative behavior and aggression, quarreling, etc., which are considered as negative social behaviors. In the third subunit, we'll study development of self, that is the concept of self, how it develops among children, and development of positive emotions, we say, like feeling of love towards other members of the society, family members, friends, etc. Feeling of love, affection, smile, or you can say joy, etc. etc. And in the fourth subnet, so we will discuss the topic lack of development of the above, that is lack of development of this positive emotion, how or you can say social behaviors, how it affects the children. And in the last subunit, we will discuss the some of the negative behaviors, negative emotions of the children, like your aggression, jealousy, anxiety, and we'll also discuss the causes for these, and as a teacher and parent, how to channelize these negative emotions, how to correct these negative emotions. So this is an overall view of this chapter, social and emotional development. Now let us start with the first subunit. The first thing we should know in this chapter is the meaning of social development. See, social development refers to the process by which a child learns to interact with the others around him. That means when a child is developing, first persons with whom he will interact, that is, he speaks, he plays, he shares his feelings, are the parents and his siblings. Then comes his relatives, neighbors, and then when he goes to the pre-primary school, the kindergarten, then he will come across many of his uh, peers. So, social development refers to that means it is the process by which a child learns how to interact uh, uh, with the parents, with his siblings, with his relatives, neighbors, and his peer in the class, and society as a whole. So this process of learning of interactions with the others is called social development. ಅಂದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಮಗು ಅವನು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಾಗ ಅವನು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ನಾನ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅವನು ತನ್ನ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ, ತನ್ನ ಬಂಧುಗಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ, ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿ, ನೇಬರ್ಸ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅವನು ಕಿಂಡರ್ಗಾರ್ಟನ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನ ಸಹಪಾಠಿಗಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅವನು ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲಿತಾನಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕಲಿಯುವ ಒಂದು ವಿಧಾನ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. Social development can be defined in different ways. Social development is also defined as the change over time, that is from the birth onwards, in an individual's understanding of attitudes concerning and behaviors towards others. That is how he what he thinks of others, how he behaves with the others members of the society, parents, friends, neighbors, then his peers, his teachers, everything. So how he behaves, what he thinks about him, and what attitude the child has towards these different members of the society. So that change in the individual of understanding of attitudes concerning to others, behavior toward the others, is called social development. And so one more definition we can quote, that is with respect to early childhood, social development here refers to the process by which a child learns to interact with others around them. This is a very simple and meaningful definition. So here it means social development means the process by which a child learns step by step when he comes across with parents first. So he learns to interact with the parents, then his siblings, then his relatives who often come to his home, or the people who often come to his home, like his maybe aunts, his uncles or grandparents. Then he will come across some strangers, neighbors. Then when he goes to kindergarten, he come across new people, teachers, his peer classmates, you can say. So over a period of time, step by step, he learns to interact with all these people in a good way. So this process of learning the interaction with the others, so is called social development. This is very simple definition. Once again I will repeat. Social development here refers to the process by which a child learns to interact with the others around him. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಸೊ ತನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲು ಇರುವಂಥ ಜನರೊಂದಿಗೆ ವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ಕಲಿತಾನಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಒಂದು ವಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಸೊ example ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ social development can also refers to one more definition. Social development offer can also be defined as the process, how process of how a child develops friendship and other relationship, and as well as how a child handles conflicts with his peer. Conflict ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಅಂದರೆ ಮಗು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಪನ್ನ, ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್ಪನ್ನ, ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ, ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ, ಸಿಬ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಜೊತೆ, ನೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ, ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ, ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೇಟ್ ಜೊತೆ. ಈ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್, ಈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಏನಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಪನ್ನು ಸುಗಮ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾನ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಟ್ ಸಮಸ್ಯಾತ್ಮಕ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅವನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ದೆನ್ this topic will discuss in detail that what are the activities to promote social development. So ಸ್ಟೇರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಂಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ದುರ್ಗುಟ್ಟಿ ನೋಡುವುದು, ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಕಣ್ಣು ಹಾಕಿ ನೋಡುವುದು. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ರೋಲ್ ದ ಬಾಲ್, ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ಟೈಮ್, ಎಮೋಷನಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಟ್ಸ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿಮಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಗೇಮ್ಸ್, mimicry games, can even have topic games where you can do different topics and ask them to speak. Step into conversation, improvisational stories, how to improvise stories. These are the various activities, and lot more of activities. Many such activities are there which can help promote social development among children. So this is about the introduction of social development, and the next topic is, so let us stop it here and we'll make another video on this. The next topic will be pattern of social development.